Get ready for a diplomatic showdown as U.S. President Donald Trump touches down in Malaysia for a highly anticipated summit. In a rare move, Trump will be joining the Southeast Asian nation's headline summit, hosted by Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim. This is a big deal, as U.S. presidents rarely visit Malaysia, a nation of 35 million people that has historically maintained a neutral stance in great power rivalries. But here's where it gets controversial. Malaysia, with its deep economic ties to both the U.S. and China, is walking a tightrope. While the U.S. is Malaysia's top foreign investor and a major player in its tech and oil industries, China is a key purchaser of Malaysian goods like electronics and palm oil. As the U.S. and China engage in a heated rivalry, Malaysia's delicate balancing act is being tested. The nation's efforts to remain neutral are becoming increasingly challenging as the superpowers impose tariffs and export controls, clashing over regional issues like Taiwan and the South China Sea. Malaysia wants to engage both China and the U.S. productively, says Thomas Daniel, an analyst in Kuala Lumpur. Anwar Ibrahim sees Trump's visit as an opportunity to strengthen economic ties, promote regional peace, and elevate ASEAN's global standing. And this is the part most people miss. Anwar plans to use this rare opportunity to discuss points of difference with Trump, particularly the Palestinian cause. He believes in avoiding entanglement, maximizing options, and reaping benefits from both sides without becoming anyone's proxy. During the visit, U.S. tariffs on Malaysia and China's potential export controls on rare earths will be top priorities. Malaysia aims to preserve rules-based trade, allowing countries to deepen economic ties despite political differences. A prolonged economic Cold War between the U.S. and China is the worst-case scenario for Malaysia, says Mohd Ramlan Mohd Arshad, a senior lecturer in Shah Alam. Trump, known for his Nobel Peace Prize ambitions, is also expected to witness the signing of a peace accord between Thailand and Cambodia, ending a brief border conflict. For Anwar, leading a multiracial coalition with diverse interests, the balancing act extends to domestic politics. U.S. support for Israel's war in Gaza has sparked criticism in Muslim-majority Malaysia, where public protests for the Palestinian cause are frequent. Critics have demanded Anwar rescind Trump's invitation due to his role in supporting the war, which a UN inquiry deemed genocidal. Former Prime Minister Mahathir Mohamad, Anwar's former mentor, has spoken out against Trump's welcome. Anwar, however, defends his invitation, viewing diplomacy as a practical tool for advancing Malaysia's interests in an imperfect world. It demands balance, discipline, and courage to stay the course, he says. As a small power, Malaysia has always prioritized pragmatism in its foreign policy, says Sharifa Munira Alatas, an independent scholar. Anwar and Malaysia must remain actively non-aligned, avoiding taking sides in the current unpredictable Sino-American tension, Alatas adds. Professor Awang Osman from the University of Malaya believes the true test of the summit's success will be tangible outcomes on issues like the Thailand-Cambodia conflict and trade. If a ceasefire accord and concrete trade agreements are achieved, it's more than just a photo op. Awang Osman says. So, will this summit bring real change, or will it be all about the optics? What do you think? Let's discuss in the comments.